Hello everyone, today our topic is how to send messages to Slack when a document is sent, delivered or completed. So here my objective is that whenever a DocuSign document is sent or delivered to a user or completed by the user, then automatically I want to send a message to Slack channel with the details of that document. So for that I have to build a simple connection between DocuSign and Slack. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I'm going to use Trigger and Action. In Trigger application, I'm going to use DocuSign. In Action application, I'm going to use Slack. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send Slack messages when a document is sent, delivered or completed by DocuSign. So if I send any document with DocuSign to my user, then I want to update about that document to my team on Slack. So I am an HR and I send offer letters to new employees. So here what I want is that I want to update about the status of that offer letter, like if that document is sent, delivered or completed by the employee or not. And I want to give this update to my team on Slack. So for that, I will send a message on Slack to my team for every event of document, like that document is sent, that document is delivered, and that document is signed or completed by my employee. But I can't do this manually. So for that, I have to create an automation. And for creating this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. And by using Pabbly Connect, it requires zero coding and programming skills. And I just have to create a simple connection between DocuSign and Slack. And for that, I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here, I want to create a new workflow. For that, I have to click here on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send messages to Slack when a document is sent, delivered or completed by DocuSign. So I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab and in this I'm going to find my folder where I want to save this workflow. So I'm going to save it in Slack. So I'm going to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first and here my trigger application will be DocuSign. So I'm going to select DocuSign here and now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab and configure webhooks will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this and now I have to connect DocuSign with Pabbly Connect and for that I have to follow all this instruction. So first I'm going to copy this webhook URL and now I will go to DocuSign. And in this I will go to settings and in settings I will scroll down and in this I have this settings of integration. So I will open connect here and here I have to add my webhooks. So for that I have to click here on this add configuration button and I will click on custom and here I will add my webhook and configuration. So I have to first give a name. So my name will be demo and now I have to give a URL to publish. So I'm going to clear this. And here I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I've copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. So this is my webhook URL. Now I have all these options. So I can enable this according to my need. Now I'm going to scroll down and here I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab of envelope and recipient. And in this I have to select my envelopes events. So I want to get the update of envelope sent, envelope delivered and envelope signed or completed. So I'm going to select all three of them. And now I have to include the data. So I'm going to open this tab and in this I have to select the data of documents, attachments and recipients. So I want the details of my documents, attachment and recipient whenever my envelope is sent, delivered or completed. I have selected my data and my envelope event. Now I will scroll down and here I will click on add configuration. So I'm going to click here and my webhook is added. Now I will go back to Pabbly Connect and here we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? So for that, I have to first send a document to an user by using DocuSign. So for that, I will go back to DocuSign. I will go to home and I will click here on start to send a document. So I'm going to click here on start. Now here I have to create an envelope. So in my envelope, I'm going to add my document. So I'm going to upload my document here. So I will click here on upload. I will click on desktop and here I'm going to upload this document of offer letter. So I'm going to select this. Now I have to give the recipient details. First I'm going to give any name. So my name will be test user. And now I have to give the email address to whom I want to send this document. So my email address will be testuser@pablitudes.com. So this is going to be my recipient. Now what I need to do is I need to add a message if I want to send any message with my email. So I'm going to type my email message here. So my email message will be sign this offer letter and refer it back to me. So this is going to be my email message and I have this email subject which is complete with DocuSign offerletter.pdf. So this is the name of my document which is offerletter.pdf and this is my email subject and this is going to be my email message. So I'm going to send this email with my document. So I'm going to click on next and I'm going to click on send. So my document is sent. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see that we have received this response. So in this response, we have this URI of my document. And we have this event which is envelope sent. So this means that I have sent my envelope to my user and we have this envelope status which is sent and this is the name of the user to whom this envelope was sent. So the name is test user and this is the email address which is testuser@pablitudes.com and this is the name of my document which is offerletter.pdf. So I have sent an offer letter to my user. So here I have received all these details. Now what I need to do is that I have received this update that my document has been sent to my user. Now I want to use these details and I want to send a message and I want to update about this document to my team. So I will send a message on Slack with this document details. So for that, I will add my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab and here for sending the message on Slack, I'm going to select my action application as Slack. And now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And send channel message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to connect Slack with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection and I will connect with Slack. And for connecting Slack, I have to give a token type. So my token type are of two types, which is either of user or bot. So I'm going to select user here and I'm going to click on save. And now I have already logged into my Slack account in my browser. So it has detected that. So I just need to click on allow to give access to my account. And I have successfully connected Slack with Pabbly Connect. Now for sending the message on my channel, I have all these details. So first I have to select my channel. So for that, let me take you to Slack. So this is my Slack account and in this I'm using this channel of DocuSign. And in this channel, I have added my team members. So I want to send the update of my documents on this channel so that I can give the update to my team. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to map this. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I have to select my channel. And for selecting the channel, I have to open this tab. And in this tab, you will find all the channels that are connected with your Slack account. So I'm going to search for my channel, which is DocuSign. So I'm going to select DocuSign here. And now I have to type my message. So in this message, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the status of my envelope. I'm going to give the name of my user, email address of the user, and my document name that I have sent to my user. So I'm going to customize my message here. So I'm going to type my message and you can send any message that you want. So you can customize your message according to you. So this is going to be the message that I want to send on Slack. So my message is, we have sent a new document to a user and the details are status, name, email, and document. So this is going to be my message and in this message, I'm going to send these details of the document. So I have received these details from my DocuSign trigger response. So I'm going to use those details and I'm going to map those details here. So for that, I have to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous tabs and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I have to first map my status. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of DocuSign. And in this, I'm going to search for the status of my document. So my document status is sent. So I'm going to click here. So I have mapped that. Now I'm going to map the name. So I'm going to search for name here. So this is the name of my user, so I'm going to map that. Now I want to map the email address, so I'm going to click here. I will open this response of DocuSign and I'm going to search for email. So this is the email of my user, which is testuser@pablitudes.com. So I'm going to map this. And now I will map my document name. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response and I'm going to search for the document name. So my document name is offerletter.pdf. So I have sent an offer letter. So I'm going to select this. And here we can see in the message, I have mapped all the required details that I want to send as a message on Slack. So in this message, I have the status, name, email, and the document. So I'm going to send this message. Now I have all these other tabs and these are not the required tabs. So I'm not going to fill these. But if you want to fill these details too, you can do that. I have filled all the required details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Toolkit button. And here we can see we have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that this has sent this message automatically on my Slack such that my team can get the update of the document by this message. Now to check this, I will go back to Slack and on Slack we can see I have sent this new message automatically and this is the channel which is DocuSign and the message is we have sent a new document to a user and the details are status sent, name test user, email testuser@pablitudes.com and document is offerletter.pdf. So this was the message that I have just customized in Pabbly Connect to send on Slack. In this message, I have used the details of the new document that I have sent by using DocuSign and I have used those details and I've sent those details automatically on my Slack channel to update my team about my document. I have received this message for the status of sent. Now, if that document gets delivered to the email address of my user, then what is going to happen? So for that, let's go to the email address of my user. So here on the email, I have received this document and this is the subject of my email, which is complete with DocuSign offerletter.pdf. So this was the email subject that I have filled in my DocuSign document. And this is my email body, which is sign this offer letter and refer it back to me. So I'm going to open this document and I'm going to click on I agree and I will click on continue and I will finish this document by clicking on finish. So here I have completed this document, which is my offer letter. So this document is completed. Now we'll go back to Slack. And here on Slack, we can see that I have received this new message which says we have sent a new document to a user and the details are status completed. So I have just completed my document in DocuSign. The status is changed from sent to completed. So the name is test user, email is testuser@pablitudes.com and the document is offerletter.pdf. So here, whenever my document is updating from sent delivered to completed, this message is going to change in Slack and this update is going to send as a message on Slack and I'm going to get these details automatically on my Slack channel as a new message and my team can get updated for my document. So here my connection between DocuSign and Slack is working successfully such that whenever a new document will be sent, delivered or completed by any user, then automatically that update of that document will be sent as a message on my Slack channel. Now I will go back to Pabbly Connect and here I have created this connection between DocuSign and Slack and my connection is working successfully. Now let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger and my trigger application was DocuSign and my trigger event was configure webhooks. Then I have set up my actions tab and my action application was Slack and my action event was send channel message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video.
Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.